Okay, we are going to speak about two wars, war in Ukraine and war in Iran. Now, if you take these two wars, it was initiated long time ago. In Ukraine, there is somebody called Brzezinski who was in American high official. He came from Eastern Europe. His idea was to have a war with Russia and break Russia into three parts and exploit Russia. So if you take this war, Ukraine war, it was their plan for 30, 40 years. It didn't start 3 years ago. Right? Recently, Ukraine attacked a boys' hostel, a school, and some people, knowledgeable people, say these targets are picked by AI, and they are saying, some people are saying there are organizations like Palantir who is in this. Right? If you take the Iranian war in 1954, something like that, there was somebody called Mossadegh, Prime Minister, democratically elected Prime Minister in Iran, and he was overthrown by the CIA. Right? So after that, we had the Islamic Revolution, and there were sanctions against Iran. So that sanctions were there for about 47 years. Now, when it comes to America, there is an organization called Palantir, and it is highly integrated with the American political system. So there is people going from Palantir to the political system and so forth. Also, you have people in the military who goes into the political system in America. So the latest thing is you have something called the military defense industry. Now it is high tech. And if you take the Americans, when they went into China, when Donald Trump went to China, they took 12 people, and out of them, many people were from NVIDIA, and they are from some of the technical people, when they are delegations, they want to sell chips and things like that. So if you take the American system, you have these tech people and the political system, they are integrated together. In Sri Lanka also, you have these tech people and the political system integrated. It's very dangerous, because if you look at what is happening in Palestine, these tech people are there and they are picking up the targets, and they are encouraging genocide. So these things are coming back to America and Britain. So democracy is being replaced by these tech people, and technology people will rule the world, Western world. There won't be any democracy. If you look at what happened, Thomas Massey, same thing in a different light. So if you take these two fights in Iran and in Ukraine, so in Ukraine now Russians have warned Americans and the British, because they are saying, some people are saying it is the CIA and the MI6 who were involved in this bombing of the school, and they are not. Earlier the targets were picked by people. Now they are saying it is targets are picked by the AI. Right? When you pick targets by the AI, it can make severe mistakes. If you see some school with like military like uniforms, wear a military uniform, then they have been picked up as military targets. So Russians have warned the Americans and the British that they are going to hit back, right? So these two wars, Iranian war, the Ukraine war, it has a deep legacy. It has about 30-40 year history. It is not 2-3 years. And the Americans are losing both wars, kind of. So that means the whole system, system is changing. The political system political order in the world is changing. And that means we are going to get a new world order, whether you like it or not. So what does that mean? ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ රටේ දැන් ඇමරිකාවට කඩේ යන ඉන්නවනේ දේශපාලඥයෝ ආර්ථික විද්‍යාඥයෝ. ඒ මිනිස්සුන්ට කමින් කරන්න no good. හරි. We are going to have a new system, economic system, where their American domination will be overthrown. හරි. ලංකාවෙත් ඒ කියන්නේ දේශපාලන වශයෙන් මේ අපේ රටේ ඉන්න සමහර දේශපාලඥයෝ සමහර academics they are aligned with the American system, and they are going to be displaced. So these two wars are important, and on paper at least presently in both wars the Americans are losing. එතකොට දැන් අපි JP ගැන කියන්න ඕනේ. අපේ නලින් සිල්ලා මහත්තයා එනකොට කිව්වා JP එකට මාසයක් බලය දෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා. ඉතින් මට ඒක තේරුන්නේ නැහැ මොකද්ද කිව්වේ කියලා. හරි? ඒ JP එකට බලය දුන්නේ නැත්නම් මිනිසුන්ට JP එක මොකද්ද කියලා තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඉතින් දැන් මෙතනින් එන්නේ මොකද්ද? JP එකට JP එකේ කොටසක් කැඩිලා යනවා. කැඩලා ගිහිල්ලා ඒගොල්ලෝ කොටසක් යනවා පේටුගාමි පක්ෂයට. ඒ කියන්නේ අර වාමාංශික පැත්තට බර කට්ටිය JP එකෙන් කැඩලා යනවා. ඉතින් මේ JP එකට අන්තේ JP එකේ මේ ආණ්ඩුවේ කවුද ඉන්නේ වැඩියෙන්ම ඒ ඇඩ්වයිසර්ස්ලා රෙමේ ඒගොල්ලෝ ඔක්කොම රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහට ඇඩ්වයිස් කරපු කට්ටිය. So we are having severe change in the world after about 500 years. 500 years America, the Dutch, the French, the British, the Portuguese, they were there. America was there for the last 100 years, 110 years or something like that. The අපේ රටේ ඇමරිකාවට එලයින් වෙලා ඉන්න දේශපාලඥයෝ ඒක they be displaced. We are going to have a new political era in this country. ඒක අපේ දේශපාලඥයන්ගේ ගොඩක් කට්ටිය ඉන්නේ ඇමරිකාවෙන්නේ මේ සල්ලි දුන්නේ අර මේ හරිද? ඒක අපේ රටේ ඉන්න දේශපාලනේ වෙනස් වෙනවා. ඒක ටිකක් බලන්න ඉන්න අවුරුදු දෙක තුනක් dollar will be dethroned, and China is moving away from dollar. China wants to make Hong Kong the financial center, kind of the financial center. Again, that means they want to move away from London and New York, and even if you take this commodities exchange, they want to bring that dominant commodity exchange, they want to move into Hong Kong. China මේක මොකද්ද ඇරලා නැහැ. Capital market ඇරලා නැහැ. So that is why they want to have Hong Kong. They want to displace the dollar. එතකොට අපි බලන්න ඕනේ ඔය IMF එකට කඩ යන කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා ලංකාවේ. ඒ මිනිස්සුන්ට මොනවද කියන්නේ බලන්න. IMF එකේ ඩොලර් IMF එකේ ස්ට්‍රක්චර් එකට මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ කියලා බලන්න ඕනේ. So these two wars are very important, and we are going to have a new political order.